Hi, Mr. Sharma. How's your day?
Hey Mihir, I'm doing good. How's your weekend so far?
It's pretty good.
Good, good. So what do you want to talk about today?
Today, I'd like to talk to you about the impact of automation on the workforce. I've been reading several articles about it lately. A headline, the new robots being introduced. Since I know you've been part of the workforce for over 3 decades, I would like to start the podcast by asking you, what is your opinion on automation's impact on the future?
Well, that is a pretty loaded question, I would say. The impact of automation on human society is, I would say, it's going to have a significant impact, but automation is something which didn't start yesterday. So, automation started like a couple of decades ago when Microsoft bought the personal computer in the world. At that time, only the talks of automation and actual automation started, right? So it has been going on for decades. Now it's on the forefront. So, in my opinion, automation will, in general, have a positive impact and has happened like in the last few decades. The impact has been positive. So look at what's happened in the manufacturing industry through automation. We are building better cars faster with more features, and that is one example of a positive impact of automation on human society.
This is a fair point that you've brought up, but automation really is changing the way we see work in big businesses. There's a quote created in an article by Maggie Smith from North Carolina's Department of Commerce to back up the point of view that proves how humans can continue to contribute to the workforce in many ways. Her article explains how by including AI and automation in the workforce, one will be able to automate the everyday repetitive tasks. Humans will then focus on the innovative aspect of jobs, as well as the jobs that require mastery in specific skills.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I can give some real life examples with my experience in this field. So, let's take an example of software development, right, which is kind of the core thing behind everything in automation. So, software development has been a topic of discussion and where we talk about automation. The the recent impact of or the most significant impact of automation on software development is coming up companies coming up with tools like Microsoft Copilot. So Copilot is basically a software which is integrating automation within the software development arena. So it helps you to create code faster and even deploy code and even do the testing for you. So previously we used to need three different people for one set of people for writing the code, other people would deploy the code, and the third would do the testing. And now with Copilot, it brings all of them together in an automation suite where one developer can do development, deployment, as well as testing. So that speeds up the process of bringing software to the market faster. So that's one example which I can think of, right? That's on top of my mind, right? Then, to your point, where repetitive tasks like I have been a database administrator for decades now. There are some tasks which a DBA does on every single day in the job. That is routine tasks like checking for backups, whether they're good or not. So if the data is cannot be backed up or has not been backed up, it's a serious risk for the organization, because if we lose the data, we lose everything, right? So we don't want to do that. So to have this backup task automated would be really helpful. Then if this task is automated, then all we have to do is check whether the scripts to run the automation have done their job or not. And if the backup has taken place and it's automatically checking, that saves a lot of time. So I can focus on some more important, more creative things rather than checking the reports, which is kind of a very repetitive and mundane task for a creative person like me. So, besides that, that's two examples I gave. I work for a manufacturing company. I work for General Motors, and recently, this week itself, we announced last week we announced our partnership with NVIDIA, which probably everyone knows. That's the company with the largest market cap um, as of today. So we announced this strategic partnership with NVIDIA to build chips for automation in driving. So futuristic cars would be, in future, not too distant future, will be self-driven cars. So self-driven cars has all automation um, within itself, so that needs very powerful chips, and for that we have this collaboration. So coming to your point, that with my experience, what how automation can impact and is impacting manufacturing, like humanoids will be more and more popular in the factories, whether it's automobile industries or anywhere else, wherever there's manufacturing happening, humanoids are already becoming a part of the manufacturing process. So
Yeah, I liked how you talked about like software development, a specific field, and it's like how humans can get more jobs in the specific field. So like it's kind of like more the creativity aspect that mainly is focused on. Um, so like humans, they will really need to be like artistic and creative and have their own touch to things, and like you can't expect the robots to do that anytime soon. So for the near future, we can see that humans will be ruling in the fields that you need specialization in.
yeah, to your point, you're right. They'll be complementary to each other, right? So robots, humanoids, humans will all work together, hopefully in kind of a positive synergy with each other. So that will positively impact the society, and that's my take on automation going forward.
Yeah. With businesses like focusing on expanding automation's role at the workplace, it's pretty crucial that humans acquire these skills necessary to thrive at work. And so, thank you for tuning in, and thank you, Mr. Sharma.
Yeah, you're welcome here. Good luck with your project, and it's a very interesting topic, and I'm glad you brought it up. We talk about it every day in the office, and you brought it up. It's really I'm really happy about that, and honored to talk to you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.